Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. If you are new here or not yet subscribed, please consider doing so you can catch my videos every Sunday. In this week's video, we are covering my family's visit. And we hit all of the major tourist spots: Alcatraz, Pier 39, Battery Spencer, but that's not what this video is about. This video is about our day in Napa. So we got a little bit unlucky with the weather. It's been raining here on and off for months now at this point. So we started the morning at Oxbow Market. This market is a collection of restaurants, different foods, cheeses, wines, and you can sit and enjoy and taste a bunch of different things from a bunch of different restaurants. This was a great way to get our lunch in before going to a wine tasting. It's very important to eat before you go to a wine tasting because it seems like they're small glasses, but they are not. It adds up quickly. I got this amazing salmon bagel. The boys tried some oysters and we got this really amazing cheese. After having lunch, we went to our tasting reservation at Monticello Vineyards. Now, normally when you go to a vineyard tasting, you're outside amongst the vines, but you can't really do that in the rain. So instead, we were in a sort of small private tasting room, which obviously wasn't that bad. We went for the cheaper options of the two tasting menus, which is the estate flight. As they go through each wine, they tell you about the grape, the history of the wine, how the wine is supposed to taste, what you can pair it with if you so desire. But our sommelier basically was like, good wine doesn't really have any qualifications. It's wine that you like. So I believe in that, and I thought all of these wines were good wines because they were all delicious. Also, my favorite one from the tasting was the Syrah, or I think that's how you say it. It's sort of like a Merlot, but a little bit of some spices in it. It doesn't taste spicy, there's just more flavors within the wine as you're drinking it. It could have just been that I had never had this wine before, but it was absolutely delicious, and I highly recommend you try a Syrah anywhere you are. We then learned about the history of the vineyard, how they got their grapes here, how it's a family-owned vineyard, this specific one, and also how the location on wine is determined. So basically, as specific as it gets, the better the wine is supposed to be. So it goes district. So the wine we were having was Knoll district. Then it will be like Napa Valley, California, and then it'll be like Napa, California, which includes the county. And then it could be Northern California, which includes Sonoma also. There are like, and then it gets wider and wider and wider. And so the more specific it's supposed to be, better because the grapes like don't have to travel so far. I don't know, I didn't really catch that part, but I did think it was super interesting. We did go to the winery in March, so there were no grapes on the vine. That normally starts to happen around the May-June timeframe, but we did get to go see their barrel room where they're aging wine, and they talked about how they age reds versus whites, and also the harvesting process of the grapes. I really enjoyed this wine tasting, but then again, I've enjoyed all the wine tastings I've been to, not only because of the good wine, but because of the fun facts. I am such a fun fact lover, and this was right up my alley. Also, something to look out for as you are making reservations for a wine tasting in Napa, no matter what winery you are going to, just look out for the group size. A lot of wineries limit groups to 4 people, so if you have a group larger than that, you'll be at 2 separate tables. And because we had a group of 7, we were technically too large for a lot of wineries. So we just had to Google and figure it out. But it really wasn't that hard, but just something to look out for. Anyway, that's all for this week's video. If you liked this video, I have a whole playlist full of videos just like this on my channel called The Guide to San Francisco. And if this video wasn't your cup of tea, maybe the next one will be. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you there. Bye!